name is Matt Harris. I'm Deputy County Administrator here in Chesterfield County. My portfolio encompasses finance and administration. The finance includes treasurer, budget, accounting, procurement, real estate assessors, and the admin side. We've got constituent services, communication media, which you guys out here working with this today. And then I also have learning and performance, which is kind of our internal training function as well. We're not a direct service provider like a lot of the other divisions, but we're still extremely important. We are the caretakers of all of the county's resources, financial resources, in terms of the planning of that on the budget side, all the way through to the accounting and sort of doing that year-end wrap-up, all the buying, everything that the county needs. And then on the constituent side, sort of the admin side, we really have a very strong direct relationship with the customers in terms of answering questions, making sure that they have access to all the information that they need. So in terms of building that trust, with the community, maybe that's the one sort of link that combines both sides of the portfolio. All of our board meetings is part of the portfolio. That's a huge, that is the moment really at which the board interacts on a monthly basis with the public. The Treasury Department is really that's our billing section, if you will. So they are responsible for sending out all the tax bills, bringing all that money in, doing the collections associated with that, and also investing all of those proceeds, which is a really important thing because that allows us to make interest income, and that's one of the ways we can keep taxes low. Well, budget is the heart and soul of any local government, of course, but they really sort of easiest way to think of it. Budget sets up the financial plan, sort of a strategic financial roadmap, and then the accounting department kind of works on the other end to do all of the actuals. How did that budget plan play out? How much did you spend in each individual line item, and do all the financial reporting on the other end of the spectrum. So those are kind of two bookends to the overall budget process that plays out throughout the course of the year. Procurement has a fancy name for a fairly straightforward part of the operation. They're our purchasing group. So all the departments that need stuff, everything from fire trucks and police cars to paper clips to consulting services runs through the procurement department. They set up all of those contracts, all of those proposals, all those bids, and secure all the goods and services that we need. The real estate assessor is sort of our internal real estate agent, if you will. They're going out, they're keeping tabs on market conditions for residential, the house you live in, and all the commercial stuff, grocery stores, office buildings, you name it. They follow those trends throughout the course of the year, and then they set the values based on market transactions for the end of the year, and then that really forms the basis for our tax base. That's how we pay for everything. We tax real property, and the real estate assessment is responsible for assigning those values. Constituent services is the newest addition to my portfolio, and they are there to really deal and help and aid the citizens, primarily through things that come through the board of supervisors. People reach out to the board of supervisors. They don't have a staff as 5 elected officials. But this relatively small department deals with all of those letters and emails and phone calls and voicemails and all of those things to help folks that have an issue. Communications and media, we have everything from videography in there to podcasting to blogging to people that are monitoring social media, to people that are writing, doing graphic design, and with all aimed at one simple mission, sort of telling the county story. It's really just sort of our public information portal. Learning and performance is our internal training function. So instead of going out and sending people to training, in 1,000 different places, we're able to do a lot of that in-house, online and in person. So many different jobs that you can do. I have in my area, we've got everything from accountants and budget folks, and I've got in my learning and performance folks that want to work really kind of the education and training space. You folks out here working today, videographers, somebody that does a podcast for a living. I think that's one thing that, when I was in 8th grade, I didn't understand local government really was a place where you can come and have a career. There's a lot of opportunity that you can seek out and find within local government space, particularly here in Chesterfield County.